Dale ese río. This is your boy El Papi del Buca in the place to be. What is going on? Another edition of the Chop House. I am your host El Buca Papi.
And I'm one of your hosts, Mr. F Dat.
And what's going on, y'all? I'm your boy Ray.
You already know it's your girl, the real Candy.
And this, wow, that's crazy. It's your girl, the real Cece.
And we live, baby.
We out here.
We are back with another edition of the Chop House in the place to be.
Hookah Papi, I'm gonna need you to learn your intro in Spanish.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna say it in Spanish next week. I got you. So, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing?
Well, first and foremost, Ray said he wants to take a shot. So
let's take these shots. Let's kick the show off right. Cheers to an amazing show this Tuesday, family. Y'all ready?
And an amazing week, because we need blessings for the week. Ray, it's Ray.
Big B's though. It's Big B's.
What's going on? Why we froze?
Ray, we can't do it yet, because Ray.
Really, Ray?
But at least he be frozen like it be good frozen. Like his face don't be looking crazy.
That should be crazy. I'm back though. Y'all ready?
No, you not.
I'm still frozen?
Yeah, but it's a cute frozen. It ain't like your face don't look crazy.
On the live, that is a cute joke. I can't even point. That's like. Well, come on. I'm taking this shot with y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Cheers to a great show.
Woo. Heard.
Yes, sirski.
Yeah.
All
right. I'm back out. I'm back in here.
Mr. F Dad, what was that? Tequila or cognac?
I have a Woodford Reserve, which is a bourbon.
Bourbon. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's expensive taste.
That's the upper echelon of
And Woodbridge is very expensive. At the bar, it'd be like $15 a shot, $16 a shot.
Look, that just means the Effortless brand is doing very well.
Obviously.
Hey man, we moving in the right direction. You hear me?
Amen.
That's all that matters. Yeah. So Jay, kick it off. How was everybody's week? Weekend, whatever the case may be.
Regular, degular, schmegula.
My week has been great so far. I've been killing them at work with the overtime.
Yes, get that money.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, I need all the bread. The weekend was pretty nice. I don't got no complaints. I don't got no complaints at all. I'm happy to be here today. Like, I'm excited to be here with y'all. I don't know what it is in the air, but I'm feeling good.
That's
what's up. I'm looking forward to an amazing show. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
So
my weekend was regular. I just went out. Hung out a little bit.
What did I do this weekend?
Stayed in the house the rest of the weekend and got much needed relaxation.
That's right. That's right. It's always good to relax. Absolutely.
What did I do this week? I think I just chilled this weekend. I don't think I did too much.
What about everybody else?
This weekend was lit.
This past weekend, man, let me think. A bunch. Okay, so I had a good weekend, but it was kind of stressful going out and doing Christmas shopping. Like with the kids, but not even for gifts though, just for like decorations. So wifey wants to make sure that we decorate all early, So Christmas tree is already up right now. I don't know how many of y'all out there is doing the same thing.
Doing that this weekend. I already got my scheme.
I did it last weekend too.
Yeah, so she wanted to do that. We went out, took the kids, and
what's your color? What's y'all color schemes?
So we changed it up because it was that what's it called when you got the red and the black, like the
flannel,
plaid,
the flannel,
like the lumberjack.
But it's called something though. It's
called flannel.
Nah, it's called something else. For the holidays, it's called something.
Is it lumberjack?
Nah, I'll find out exactly what it is, but it's something.
It's not the red and black lumberjack with the
not the squares.
It's the red and black lumberjack, but that's not what it's called. Christmas version.
Do you mean
would
plaid?
ride in
Oh, I
Lumberjack.
said plaid.
for Christmas. That's
It's
not
the lumberjack
no,
for
it ain't.
the hood people.
I'll-
It
I'll
sounds like
find-
lumberjack to
So
me.
is plaid the term that
I'm
you're
doing
looking for?
lumberjack, by the
I
way.
gotta get plaid because
You know.
plaid is just. I'll show you.
I'm doing
that was
lumberjack.
the old one. That was the old
Might
one.
have the hat to match. I don't know yet.
Uh-oh.
Like,
That was the old one. So what we did was we switched it up, and now we're doing the Grinch. So we're doing like Whoville. So Whoville is our
Oh, that's
theme.
cute.
Yeah, we wanted to make it more playful for the kids, but she mixed in the plaid with it too. I don't know how it worked, but it looked good. So
my family is a little blended this year, so I just did something that everybody can do. My kids' Christmas pictures is pretty much lumberjack, so we just gonna continue the damn theme. I wish I would have knew the Cool Grays was coming out. Probably would have lightened it up a bit, but
no, did
You
see
know
that
what's
shit?
I actually
crazy?
just bought them the breads. I bought
You
all
know
my
what's
kids the breads,
crazy about
so
the
it's
Cool
like
Grays? The Cool Grays did an early release.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
other day.
Yesterday.
They dropped at 11 o'clock. Niggas missed that shit. So you already
crazy.
know when them shits drop in a couple of weeks, it's gonna be super hard to get because niggas is gonna have 1 million bots and the resell on them shits is going to be bananas. Like,
Hell yeah.
I
Hell
tell
yeah.
you that being a sneakerhead, Candy, is going to be the total.
trust me, I know.
No,
I
it's
know.
gonna be the
I'm not a
total opposite.
sneakerhead no more, but I have the pictures to prove how I
No,
used to be a
look,
sneakerhead, and
what you just said, right?
it's
Listen,
gonna be crazy.
what you just said is going to be the total opposite.
You think so?
That's why they did an early release. That's one. Two, before I was going to buy. Listen, I was going to buy the sneakers 2 weeks ago. They were $500 in my size, 8.5. As soon as that release happened, them joints went down to $325.
No, I know, because in my daughter's size right now on Flight Club, they only $3 and change.
So
but
when they release again, when they release again, they ain't gonna go no more than $300. I'm trying to tell you.
I think that I personally think that the resale on them is gonna be crazy because the last time the Cool Grays dropped, I was in junior high school.
Yes, no, this is
2010. And
2010.
then the second time they dropped in the lows, and ain't nobody fucking with no low 11s.
No,
that ain't it.
That's
unless
actually,
you a girl or a child.
That's the third time they dropped. So the first time they dropped, I had them back in 2001, right?
I was in junior high school.
Second time they dropped, 2010. Third time was this low, and that's what messed it up. This whole low thing that came out messed it up because people pretty much have them in a way. So now that these are out, that's why they're not as hot. That's why the price is not as high. If those lows would have never came out,
the price, but the retail for them is the regular retail for 11s, because the retail for I wear kids it's $180 and for men it's $220. So just off the retail alone, I personally feel like we could revisit this back. They dropped December 11th, so we could revisit this maybe like December 12th. And I think the resale is going to be just as crazy because you notice that whenever 11s redrop again for Christmas, they always change something, like the bottom be different, or like they have that extra stitching. Like when the Space Jams dropped again, it had like that extra white stitching. It wasn't like the original. These are more so like the original ones that dropped back when we was younger.
The Reds came out like last year or the year before last, right? When they dropped, the thing is, all right, so you got to go on YouTube. I do a lot of YouTube stuff. The YouTube was people on the YouTube was basically saying like this drop is you probably are going to be able to get them because they make almost like 1 million pairs. Now put that up to like a Jordan 1. A Jordan 1 might only get like 200,000 to like 400,000 pairs. But if they're making 1 million pairs of a shoe, you might get lucky and hop over the bots and still get it
right. But then it's do we get lucky and we cop and keep for ourselves, or do you get lucky and resell them? Because when are they gonna drop again? Them shits is, if they ain't dropped in over 10 years, they not gonna come back out again for a very long time.
Yeah, so go ahead.
All right, so Monty said the resale went down because they're going to be released on 12/11. After the release on 12/11, the resale value is going to be at its highest.
I think it's going to be crazy.
I thought so too, but I checked that against other sneakers that have released in this past coming time. Like the Bordeaux 6s came out. before they came out, I spent $300 and something on those. After I got them joints went down. I mean, after they released, them joints went down to 200 and something.
But put a Bordeaux 6 up against a Cool Gray 11.
Correct. Now, but what I'm telling you is we already seen that happen right now. We already seen it. I'm taking bets on my sneaker knowledge. My sneaker knowledge is crazy. I'm trying to tell you, Monty. But we already seen that happen with this past release. So people are probably like, yo, the same way you saying, yo, the release is probably gonna be crazy on December 11th. So since the price just dropped $200, I'm just gonna spend the money on that. So people are buying them right now.
I was really trying to sit here and imagine what fucking J's that I ever had that were low tops, and I couldn't think of any. But then I had to remember, it was the motherfucking cement shits. Like I forgot I had those because I was over here like, yeah, I never had a pair of low 11s neither, but I damn sure had them goddamn. They was all right.
I never had a pair either. Like so, my homeboy.
But I did. I had them 11s.
But the cement 11s is the only like
a legit low top sneaker I would ever fucking wear from Jordan.
That's the best 11s for females and a low cut sneaker. Anything
other than that, and I remember I had those and I had the I guess they was white.
They was white. They came out in black, white, and red, and then they restocked them in white and tan with the blue inside.
That's the only low Jordan that I think I ever had in my life. I never had.
I had the low infrared 11s that came out, and then I had the low Concords.
My daughter had the low infrared 11s. I should have sent the picture to post it.
I sold them though.
It's nasty.
But I think the resale is gonna be crazy because a lot of people didn't know that they was doing a sneaky drop yesterday.
Nah. And you know what? Look, this I could show you right now, but my cousin texted me at 11:05, like the Cool Grays dropped on sneakers. Do you know I seen his text message and didn't answer it? Like I didn't even look at the text message. Like you know how it pop up at the top of your screen on the iPhone? I just kept doing what I was doing. And then I go back at like 11:48 and look at his text message. I was like, I damn near died. For real. I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't know. At first, I wasn't gonna get them, but I might just to have in my collection.
Bruh.
I think that's a good sneaker for a nigga to have. I mean, females too, like, you know, because we could always throw it on with a cute sweatsuit or whatever. I'm not into Jordans as much as I used to be. I only really like ones if I am gonna buy Jordans. The 11s be cool and stuff, but I don't like the way that they make the 11s now because they make them very wide and they look very wide, especially on a female. So I would love to see how they're gonna look in person. But I think the Cool Gray 11s is definitely dope for a nigga to have. So if anything, like you should definitely cop those.
I had those back
at first I wasn't, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, you know what, it won't hurt.
Man, I seen Fab with them on, bro. That had me about to spend that $5. I was just like, yo,
Fab with everything, so you can't even charge it to him.
I think he's going somewhere all green.
Fab with the wackest sneaker, and so
I'll probably just get them for the kids. Honestly, I think the 11s is kind of a bulky sneaker. It's not made like the other ones. I've had every 3 pair that dropped since they came out, and I think this will be the time I probably won't even get them. Only reason I probably get them for my daughters because it's a high top sneaker, and they could wear it outside in the winter when we run into Walmart with their sweatpants on, or just run somewhere real quick. Yeah, definitely with some sweatpants. My son, I guess he could wear it with whatever he want to wear it with. It really do give me it's a nigga sneaker vibe. But for the girls, if I could get them at retail price, I don't have no problem buying it. Especially I just bought all 3 of my kids.
This is for the people who don't know what we're talking about. Some might not. But we talking about these on
everybody should know what the Cool Gray.
If they don't know what we talking about, honestly, just worry about the next topic. We really didn't have time to explain sneaker
Gray 11s is a
anybody who pretty much listened to our show was our age, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older, but should still know about that sneaker. So if you don't know, child, we could go on the whole episode and teach you about sneakers, feet, or whatever's in, out, what goes, what don't go. We ain't got that kind of time.
Like those sneakers was so ill because like when I was in junior high school, I went to ISA for anybody, from Queens on Merrick or whatever. I went there for junior high school. We had to wear uniform. My uniform was baby blue and gray. So when those dropped, those was like the best sneakers I have because every other Jordan don't go with your uniform. So when those dropped, those was like my favorite sneakers. I probably wore them into the ground because they matched my uniform. So a part of me want them, but I don't feel like spending the money. Like I want to get them for my kid, but I don't feel like spending money on them. But what I do want,
nostalgic.
I want the ones that's gonna drop the end of them right after that, the patent leather, because I had those in in high school when those dropped. But the difference was they was more white in high school. They was white, black, and red with the patent leather.
If you think about the ones for me, I have to see them because I realize with my ones, I'm a little funny. I gotta see them on my feet. I got a couple of ones, and some of them I just wear because I pay full price. Like, I pay way more than what I paid. Like, I don't wear them because I like them. I wear them because I honestly pay too much money for them. But it's a really, I gotta see because some of them patent leather sneakers, they be too fucking high. Like the ones we talking about. I don't like that. Like,
it's a Jordan high.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like that.
I'm definitely going to backtrack that. Because I was at work when the 12s dropped, so I'm definitely going when I get paid. I'm gonna have to spend a little extra bread.
Those are high, right?
Yeah, they have top. But see, those drop when I
if they high tops, I'm cool with that, but they can't be like extra high. That's enough.
Well, all Jordan ones is extra high, so
no, they're not.
You already, yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes,
they have mid. They have mid. They have
mids, but ain't nobody rocking no mids like that.
Even mine is not mids, but when I had bought the, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up. When I bought it was like sky blue, red, white, black. They had, and they was patent leather. Them shits are extra high than my other ones.
I need to.
They are extra high. And I kid you not, I had on a pair of ones when I tried them on. You can see that it's just like this much higher. It was too much sneaker.
Remember when
show me that later, but listen,
you remember when the patent leather joints dropped? They had to be like, I went to high school 2002, so it had to be like maybe like 03, and it was just like those, but they had like a whole lot of white, more so like. On the side where the check was, it was white, patent leather white. Those was my shits in high school, but those right there, I like them more because it's a little more reminiscent of the bread ones.
Yeah.
Well, they are breads, but they patent leather breads.
Yeah, they call patent bread, aka reimagined. That's why they call reimagined for that reason.
I like them. I think that people are gonna go super hard for those.
It's going. That's not. They ain't make that.
People gonna go hard for those because with ones you could dress ones up. You could throw ones on with a suit. You could throw ones on with jeans. You could throw ones on with sweats.
That's true.
People gonna go hard for those.
Yeah, these are about to be crazy. That's
and then
that's
it's
what,
a good Christmas gift too. So
are they black and red or are they black and orange?
It's gonna be hard to get. It's gonna be crazy because people not only buying them to have, but people buying them for Christmas.
Okay, I know it's hard to see.
Yeah, when I tried these on, these shits was extra high for some odd ass fucking reason. So I didn't like them. I sent them back. You know, I took them back.
They're gonna be the same way like that. And
then because my orange ones are not like that.
Them my joints right
my
there.
Orange, boy, ain't them shits comfortable? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes a one will hurt my little right foot, but not those. Those is comfortable.
Nah, that's
patent leather sneaker. I thought it would have helped, hurt my little bone on the side of my foot, but no.
But it also depends if it's a man or a woman sneaker, because like my silver toes are way wider than any of my other ones, but that's because silver toes were women's.
My silver toes hurt still.
So I
couldn't. Is that a woman's shoe?
Them silver toes is fire.
The silver toes is women's.
No.
And no, that's not only woman Jordan. That's the only woman Jordan I have, and I have other J's. That's ones, and they hurt.
That might be why it's higher.
My blue and white shits hurt. My light blue shits hurt.
No.
Shits hurt. I swear, I got 2 ones that do not hurt.
The rest of the hurting part. Yeah, Cece, not the hurting part. The fact that you said that is cut higher.
It is.
Maybe that's why, because it's a woman's. And the other ones you got are males.
They are men's sneakers. Those are men's.
Let me see those. I think those are women's right there. What does it say? What does it
say? It says men.
It says men?
Fearless men's. OG Fearless men's.
All right. Well, these going to be the same cut as those because these are all the Jordan ones are retro high OGs.
All of them are high OGs, but them shits is extra high. If you ever go in the sneaker store and they in there, try them on. You're going to see the difference.
That's the
pattern. They are literally higher than regular ones. It's like extra sneaker there. I'm telling you. Anyway,
Bet.
So I got a quick funny story for y'all. All right, so
never funny.
so that's how you feel?
Oh, you can hear me? Wow. It's crazy.
So all right, so basically, so there's a big event at the Barclay on Sunday. So wrestling has a pay-per-view that I was thinking about actually coming to. Looked online, tickets like $26. I'm like, word? I was like, yo, I'm about to pull up. So
WWE?
Hell yeah.
That shit ain't the same since Stone Cold and The Rock and the Heartbreak Kid. And
right, come on now, drop them names.
Honestly,
let me drop them names because I was a wrestling fan. My father took me to SmackDown.
I used to love the Hardy Boys, Rey Mysterio,
all Hardy Boys,
but you'll be surprised that they still wrestle right now.
The Heartbreak Kid wasn't my baby daddy.
I don't like this new line.
I love
There's a bunch of people I don't know.
Oh, nah, Candy, you guys see what he looks like now.
I still love Shawn Michaels. Don't do him.
I promise you, if I show you a picture of what he look like now, you're gonna definitely change your mind.
I watched him because I watched the
because he old
special
now.
on all of the.
Listen, he's old. No, he's old and bald.
No, he old. Yeah, he look old.
Yeah, he's bald. Like he cut all his hair.
Old. He look crazy, but I love him.
But yeah, Rey Mysterio actually still wrestles. Him and the Hardy Boys and a lot of like Edge is back. But anyway,
and they look like crackheads.
I mean, not really. Ray still looks good. Him and
no, I'm talking about the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys. I mean, well, to a certain extent, but anyway. So
to the
they
fullest
have a pay-per-view at the Barclay. So they have a pay-per-view at the Barclay, and I'm plotting everything. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go cop the tickets. I'm gonna fly down there Sunday morning, chill for the day, go to an event or whatever. Then I'm like, wait a minute, this is New York. Let me double check their requirements. Went on a Barclay Center. You definitely need to be vaccinated. And I'm like, well, that killed that. So
yeah, you got to be vaccinated. Come on, it's New York. You already know you got to vax that thing up.
Yeah, but see,
people in one area.
Yeah, but see, but see, here in Atlanta and probably South North Carolina, definitely Virginia. That, you know what I'm saying, you can still do it.
What is it? It's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's pay-per-view. Survivor Series.
Oh, okay. Survivor Series be fire though.
Yeah, typically it'll be fire, but I'm not hype about, you know what I'm saying, this year's event. Only reason I was gonna go is because it's a pay-per-view, and I'm like, hey, whatever. But yeah, since you know they have the vaccination thing, I'm like, yep, well, that killed that. So I'm definitely not even with it. So Derwin says Hulk Hogan's still wrestling. He's not wrestling.
I think he makes appearances.
Yeah, he makes appearances. He wants to wrestle, but they're like, nah, big fella, too old for that.
He mad old. That's like if Ric Flair pull up with the woo.
He's trying to. Ric Flair's actually trying to wrestle too. So I guess it's in their blood, and they don't want to give it up. So
man,
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Bring back Triple H so he can pedigree a nigga.
You said what, Ray?
Stream y'all starting to piss me the fuck off.
Yeah, Ray,
I keep having to log out and shit. Like I ain't feeling this. I keep seeing myself get stuck. I ain't feeling this.
Hey, it's giving very much bootleg cable StreamYard.
Right? Like what the fuck, man? It's starting to irritate me, man.
I didn't mean that. All right, but all right. So first thing I want to talk about. So I literally just came across this topic earlier today. So did y'all hear about Ashanti? Is about to re-record her first album.
Yes.
No, I didn't hear that.
Wow.
I didn't hear that.
So Ashanti apparently is about to re-record her first album, so she can have the master. Because her reasoning is she wants to show people the business side of it. So she wants to own her masters for the record. But Irv Gotti feels the type of way because he feels Ashanti's trying to F him on his publishing.
Right, because he feels as if like being that he owns the masters to her originals, that if she redo her albums or whatever, she's gonna now own them under her new label, whichever label she's on, if she created her own label or whatever. Yeah. Now when we stream her new music that's remastered, she's going to get all the revenue based off of her new music, and he will no longer make money off of the old Foolish and Always There and all of those songs, because he owns the masters to her original songs. So he is in his feelings.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can find, because I had it queued up.
He made it's on the Shade Room. He made a whole post. He commented to Angie Martinez. He's super in his feelings, real hurt.
All right, so Irv Gotti posted on Instagram. He says, at Angie Martinez, just for super clarity, I own all those great Ashanti albums. I own the masters, and I produce all those great Ashanti albums. So I also own a good portion of the publishing. What she's trying to do is re-record all those great records and put them on her own label. She can do this basically under cover laws, but she's basically trying to F me out of my masters and make people decide which album to listen to or stream, hoping her loyal fans will choose her version. But hey,
they are going to
magic, and that was created. I want to see her duplicate that magic. It's messed up, really, but such a life. Tails coming to top of the year, Supremes. Okay, so he starts bigging up his stuff. So yeah, he definitely feels some type of way.
Well, I mean, no, who's really messing with Irv right now? Like, have you seen Irv around any of them?
I mean,
who's really streaming Ashanti's music right now?
I stream it sometimes.
I listen to Ashanti's music, but I mean,
Murder Inc. as a whole, like before the verses, you really didn't think about anything Murder Inc. at all.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I still don't think about nothing Murder Inc., but I think about Ashanti.
I mean, I love Murder Inc. I have a whole Ja Rule and Ashanti playlist in my phone, and I've had it for years because I fucks with them. But realistically, as a whole, people not really super streaming her music. But I feel like if she do redo her albums, her fans and all of that, they are going to stream it, because I mean, at the end of the day, we love Ashanti.
Right.
So she's going to make her bread off of the new music, but he acting like he still making bread off of her first and second or whatever album.
He probably is, though. It wouldn't shock me, because especially after what's his name, Moneybagg Yo did that remix to Waukesha.
And that was
I'm pretty sure a lot of people went to go stream that album.
And that was trash.
You think so? I fuck with it.
I don't like it. I don't like the way that, I think the song should have been mixed up a little more. Like maybe she should have came on first and he should have maybe, I don't like the way the order of the song, but I feel like she could have did a little bit something different. She kind of gave what I knew she was going to give. It's not whack, but I mean, it's not horrible, but
I thought it was a nice remix. I like how some of these people are remixing songs and they're still sounding like something I would listen to. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people doing that right now. Big person who's into remixing old songs is Hitmaker or Heatmaker, whatever his name is.
And Tory Lanez too.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, Tory too. But Tory been doing it for a while.
Hitmaker is Young Berg, I believe.
Yes, right.
Yes. Let's not mention him as Young Berg.
All right, so
Young Berg, I'll be like, ew.
All right, so we got a couple comments. All right, so Facebook user says, I don't blame her. Back. He says those 6 that came out was fire. I had both too. He says, well, if that's true, everybody needs to record their own stuff. He said, womp womp womp, la fa la, Earth tight. You got to be quicker than that. Times change and to make new things possible. And Facebook user says, I can understand why he mad. At the end of the day, she's the artist and she needs her coins like he made his.
I mean, let's be realistic. With a lot of these artists, when they signed to these record labels, they weren't knowledgeable. They weren't educated on it like the way that people are now. Because if you notice, like a lot of these new artists, they don't sign to labels. They're very much independent because of labels railroading them into these deals to where they got to put out 1 million albums and they don't get to own the masters. Like owning the masters is like a big thing now. And I think that, Nipsey Hussle kind of put that into perspective for artists to own their own masters. So I respect it. Like she trying to get her money going forward. I see she know better. So she can make her bread off of that. I mean, Irv, Like, my nigga, you made all of this money off of Ja Rule and all of these people. Like, sit down and let her rock. Like,
Yeah, let her do her thing.
it is what it is.
Like,
He make it seem like Ashanti is one of them artists that's booming and keep putting out music. Like, even the music she put out now, it's not like it's something crazy. Like, everybody's going crazy for it.
The only time,
even a snitch, you know what I'm saying? He ended up. I'm definitely not gonna say his name, but he basically is independent. So anything he made, basically went to him. So hold on. Derwin says had a chance to make his bread offer. What he did accomplish isn't her fault.
Right.
That remix was trash.
Super trash.
And honestly, a lot of artists don't need to read. A lot of artists don't read their contracts either, which is true. A lot of them
don't. Pharrell Jones is Facebook user.
Yeah,
look at Summer Walker. Summer Walker is a prime example. What she says she'd be making pennies off of the stuff that she put out. But that's probably because she was quick to sign and not have like people read through.
It really comes off. Not only are they quick to sign, it sounds like they don't know how to write. It sounds like they don't know how to sing. It sounds like they don't know how to do a lot of stuff. And when you don't know how to do a lot of stuff, you owe a lot of people to make you sound, look, and get published and get pushed as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, you don't hear nothing about Summer Walker's tour, concerts, nothing, because I'm sure they're trying to figure out how they about to fund it, because it's probably so many people to pay. I guess when you're not fucking a nigga who's writing your albums, it kind of get a little hard, or who's pushing your album, producing your album. It gets a little sparse after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see London back in that shit this time, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what the big fight is all about.
Right, but
at the end of the day.
Right, but even when you look at if y'all seen like the TLC documentary, you know what I'm saying? Like they was like top.
Honestly, any artist who signs a contract without reading it after 98 is a fucking idiot. We just gonna put it like that. How many years this got? Why is this still the same topic? Well, did you not finish school? I mean, I know you was a stripper and all, but shit, you wasn't reading before then. You got stripper money. We're not gonna act like y'all strippers wasn't making money. Y'all been making money. You couldn't pay a lawyer to go read this contract. My friend just opened a whole hair salon, and when she got her hair salon, she got her contract. She still sent the contract to a lawyer to proofread. You know what I'm saying? For the landlord. Had the contract renegotiated, because why is she responsible for certain things that an owner should be responsible for? Even when I scanned it, I seen you know what I'm saying? I seen the bullshit. I'm like, girl, that's lights. Outside lights is owner's responsibility. I don't even pay outside lights where I rent my apartment. You shouldn't have to pay no outside lights, and you're renting that area. You're renting that spot. No, have them renegotiate that. Even I told her that. If you're not reading your contract, anything after 1998, it is what it is. You deserve to get beat. Who do you think you're really gonna trust? People who's been doing the same crook moves since the beginning of time? Mind you, the people who doing the crook move done got crook moved on too. So they just trying to get some type of money back. These artists done turned producers. These artists done turned. Come on now, like what the fuck you thought was gonna happen in the room?
Contracts did like so. Technology moves crazy, right? So
I'm sure she could have took a picture of the contract and had Siri read that shit to her. I'm over it. Like they just keep
they still was hiding stuff in contracts though. You gotta think about it, because
and that's what a lawyer's for.
I know,
why are you signing anything without a lawyer? I wouldn't go to ACS court without a goddamn lawyer. It's free, these lawyers sometimes. If you already got money to start off with, why not handle your business?
Even after
because I know I don't interrupt none of y'all when y'all rambling on.
Dude, you've been going this whole time.
I haven't been going this whole time. I've been right here letting y'all chat this whole time. And my shit was on mute.
You was going this whole time while you was talking about this topic. That's what I'm telling you.
I was listening.
And see it. But I just was gonna say that even after 98 though, you gotta think like there was other stuff people were hiding in these contracts, like the 360 deal that came after.
That wasn't hidden. That was in bold letters. It was up there. The sad reality is a lot of artists never knew what a 360 deal was.
I never seen it.
They still don't know what a 360 deal is.
I never knew what a 360 was till Nicki dropped No Frauds. No bullshit.
The sad reality is, I'm not trying to be funny. A lot of artists don't even have the material to be independent. Let's really talk about it. And Ashanti's
okay. I'm with
Ashanti's one of them. I like Ashanti. I think she's a beautiful girl. I actually think she should have switched over to acting a long time ago. Maybe if she can act. Shit, Auntie Mary out here acting. She ain't no motherfucking actor.
I ain't feeling her. I gotta disagree with you on that. See, because Ashanti not only can write, but she can blow. She can write and she can blow. Ashanti, like Ashanti can sing her ass off and she can write. Like I don't know. I think...
look how they did Ashanti, because Ashanti, she definitely sang for a lot of artists, and they put their names on top of it. She did it for J-Lo. She did it for Tamia with So Into You. She did it for J-Lo with I'm Real. She's the one that's on the original, and they got J-Lo in the video, and they got Tamia in the video for whatever.
But you gotta think about
like her sister's voice,
though. When it comes to the music industry, you got to think about what sells. In that time, J-Lo was what was selling. Like Ashanti won't selling like J-Lo was selling. Right, like she was Jenny from the Bronx, like. You know,
she still sells, but
I don't know, because like, don't get me wrong, I love J-Lo.
Me too.
But J-Lo getting a bit, J-Lo getting a bit.
I like J-Lo many different bags. That's why I actually like about J-Lo. She never stays stagnated. She wasn't just in music.
What I love about
J-Lo, you know, be real on that.
Perfume, like, body wash.
J-Lo
actually like her
multitasking is beautiful. Like her skincare is bomb. I'll be watching her videos about her skincare and what she do with her skin and her little products she got. I like that J-Lo. I like J-Lo now. She was cool back then. She was alright.
I love J-Lo more back then than now.
You said Selena J-Lo?
I do like Selena J-Lo. That's why I said I like how versatile she is. She plays different roles. Like she's music, she's acting, she's product. She's everything.
She was the bomb in Enough. She kicked that nigga ass.
Oh, yo, that was one of my favorite movies that she did.
So I kind of respect J-Lo's whole movement. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like Ashanti should have definitely switched up some type of something else. I don't.
But you know, Ashanti was just a little girl from Long Island. Like she went to dance school in Queens on Merrick. She went to ESOTA. She was just a little dance girl from Long Island. I mean,
what movie was that? Like her first movie. I forgot the name of it. When she played like the girlfriend for somebody. I think
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter, yeah,
Coach Carter. She had a little line, couple lines in that.
She was a baby mama, right?
Yeah, she was his baby mother.
I just feel like even to this day, I actually feel like Ashanti could still go in that direction. Honestly, 50 Cent was just talking about it. Honestly, like
he always talked about her bad though. I ain't never like that.
Wow. Like he was just talking about how a lot of rappers went towards acting and how a lot more people from that time should do the same thing. The music industry is nothing like it used to be. So I kind of understood what 50 was saying.
So I felt like what has Ashanti acting? What did she act in? Did she act at all?
She was just all I remember her is for Coach Carter.
Yeah, I don't remember her in no other lines. I think she was in one of them. Was it a show or was it a?
Maybe she guest appeared in the show, but I remember just Coach Carter.
No. She was in Resident Evil too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Was it a show? Yeah, it was Resident Evil. She had a short little. She had like a little couple of scenes in there.
Yeah, she's in Resident Evil.
She was one of
the series.
She was with Mike Epps.
The series or
no, the movie. One of the series.
Mike Epps was in it.
In the movie.
Mike Epps.
She was with Mike Epps. Remember, he tried to attack her when he got sick.
Yeah, she was in John Tucker Must Die, right?
Actually, yeah.
I don't know where I was.
I mean, Ashanti is like a pretty face.
I seen all this.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at her. Okay, I guess she made an appearance on Law and Order before, but I don't think that counts too much.
Anybody can get on Law and Order. I can get on Law and Order right now. You can walk up to the set while they filming. You can just walk up to them, especially if you got on a suit. Oh man, they put anybody in there who walking down there with a suit.
Man, let me get in there.
My uncle's been in a couple of their shows because he worked down there, so he be having on nice little suits and stuff. He like always been like a
I remember when I was in Brooklyn. remember I was in Brooklyn and all I used to see was Blue Bloods, sign for Blue Bloods, like they were shooting at that time. I used to always see them just like, I'm like, damn.
It's crazy. A lot of movies is being done in Jersey now.
That's what's up. Like where? Like Newark?
Hell no. Niggas are trying to get out of there alive. Why would they do it there?
Newark not as bad as you think. In certain areas. But
I think they be doing them in like when I went to Walmart, I seen them filming in like Inglewood.
Oh, okay. It's
and
really just
like there's a lot of factories over there, am I right? Like Inglewood and dealerships and stuff like that. I've seen them. I guess they like those back blocks. There's no traffic.
It's really gentrified in Newark now, though.
Honestly, you not lying. It actually is not as bad as people say it is. Jersey City's still a little.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's a little rough over there, but Newark is not that bad. Like I'd be over there a lot. Not bad. Like, I feel safe when I'm there.
What the heck just happened?
So I feel it's in something else we need to touch base on. It's talking about baby mamas.
That bullshit.
Oh, I don't know
that bullshit.
What's going on with the baby and Danny Lay?
Please.
I mean, do we really comment on this? Like, she gonna go right back.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, let's be realistic.
As whack as he don't show her he is, I definitely think he's going. She going back.
Honestly, she's not even pretty to me. She's super basic, and I'm starting to realize that's what a lot of them once they take their face off.
I love Danny Lay.
I do too.
Yeah,
I think
she's regular.
Pretty,
like,
I don't listen to her.
I
music.
like regular.
I've never heard one song, honestly.
I only like that song.
The only song I really heard
that's the only song I like.
Chris Brown.
Yeah,
she got the song with Chris Brown. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that's about it. I like from Sis
and that's the first time I heard her.
Nah. Sierra.
I realized I didn't even know that was her with Chris Brown. That's how I know I ain't even a fucking fan. Do I feel for her? Absolutely. I didn't even know that was her. Real nigga shit. I did not know that was her. I know the song, but I know it was her.
Go listen to her first album.
No, thank you.
I'm trying to tell you, it's good. It's good.
I ain't got enough room in my musical library for her. She can't make it. I don't even like her style. I don't want to listen to her music. I don't even give a fuck if she dropped the most best fucking album after this whole situation with the baby, because the sucker move she's about to pull is gonna make me hate her more. Because I really wish she'd be an example.
Update me. Please update me. I have no idea what's going on.
You don't know what happened?
That is sick. You a social media head, and I'm surprised you don't know. It's everywhere.
I'm
every time you refresh your feed on Instagram, it's something about them. Like I don't understand.
I'm working.
It's fucking sickening.
It's a shit show. That's what it is.
And if I'm, and I guess y'all can correct me if I miss something or I'm wrong about something. So apparently, from what I heard, from my understanding, the baby was at some hotel, and she sent a Plan B pill to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Because he's smashing all these other chicks. So he got to the crib and he went live, kicking her out like, "Yo, you got to get out my crib." And you know what I'm saying? So she,
kicking
of course, she reacted. Huh?
Kicking out Danny Lay?
And the newborn baby.
Yeah, he was kicking out her and their child out his crib.
While she was feeding the baby, like, you gotta go. She don't care about no feedings. Go.
Right. So
he called the cops.
So everybody was saying like he was wrong for going live, doing that, but then it's like, I guess they were saying on the Breakfast Club like how I guess he wanted to put his narrative out there first, so therefore people could see his side of what's going on, so they see it live, But then she also came back and she was saying how he was putting her out their crib out the crib with their child, and and he feels it okay to be out here smashing every chick in the world. It's typical industry-ish, pretty much.
I mean, I watched the whole live because I caught the live before he deleted it off of his Instagram, and he pretty much was giving like a backstory about how his interpretation is they was fucking with each other. She was a side chick. She knew she was a side chick, and they did whatever. She got pregnant, and when she was giving birth, she was in DR, and so him and his manager or whatever went to DR for the childbirth, but she didn't want to be there. Like apparently like her family wanted her to give birth there so bad, but she didn't want to be there. And the baby was just like, oh, the conditions in DR is so bad. And oh my God, like no. So she quote unquote left her family, left DR. They got on a private jet and the baby called the doctor and they had the baby, the child delivered the next day. And he kind of didn't say where she's been for the past 3 months, but he jumps into, and then for the past 2 weeks, she's been living with me and it's been chaos and blah, blah, blah. But her story is that from when she came to America to give birth to the baby, she's been at his home for the past 3 months and they've been playing family and they've been doing this whole big family thing and they've been smashing and he's been busting in her and all types of stuff for the past 3 months, and now all of a sudden he don't want her there anymore because he wants to be with other women and still sleep with his baby mama. That's her story and she's sticking to it.
Maybe like a couple months.
How old is this baby?
I don't know if that baby 3 months or 2 months or 4 months, but it don't look no older than 4 months. I don't know why she's still having sex with her.
She said the baby's 3 months old.
Yeah, she shouldn't even be having sex. It ain't even that. Well, I guess you could have sex at 3 months, but I don't even know how she's even comfortable having sex at 3 months unless she had a C-section. I guess C-section mommies can have sex way earlier. I wouldn't know. I gave natural birth 3 to 10 times, so. And I ain't even touched down there. Like, don't fucking touch me. Like, traumatized right now. Like,
well, when we hit the 6 weeks, they do give you 6 weeks.
Yeah,
6 weeks.
So
they do, but I don't even know. Even if it did 6 weeks, as a woman who gave birth, my babies were never that big. I didn't get painkillers. I didn't want to be touched. Like, don't fucking touch me. Like, let me breathe. First of all, your stomach is still like. That skin, don't fucking look at me. Like, let alone don't touch me, don't look at me. But she looks good. She's young. It's her first child. I guess the snapback is real. It's been a minute since she had her first child. 15 years ago. Like, I don't remember how it was, but I know I snapped back real quick because I was ready for the summer. But honestly, she just sounds immature. And I get it. She's really going through the first baby mother, the first child, immature, because a real woman would have just fed her baby, packed her shit, packed her baby shit, and left.
Yeah, all you gotta do is look like you want me to leave. Yeah, I'm out of there.
It's the back. She was trying to cover the baby, then he exposes the baby, and I felt like he only exposed the baby because he don't want her to do it and get that money for it. Honestly, the baby did some wacky. He already got a kid with somebody else. He should have knew a lot better because this is not your first rodeo, and this damn sure ain't your first time arguing with no baby mother publicly. He should be.
And somebody had posted too, like they feel like she, you know what I'm saying, and learning from her lesson, you know what I'm saying, women should have their own. So just in case that does happen, you can be like, all right, say less.
I've seen women leave with less. He didn't put his hands on her. Even more reason why she should have left. Don't get me wrong. I've been in them situations where you are so angry. First of all, her emotions is all over the place. You just gave birth. You are not yourself literally until a whole year later. Like, it takes so long to get back to yourself. It takes she probably ain't even getting no sleep. The baby's 3 months.
And she wanted to prove herself, I think, because the way he was embarrassing her.
The fact that you was pretty much his back, bitch. Let's be real.
But exactly what got proved though.
You was there. You was
in the video. He was like, "You was my side bitch." You was
but he wasn't posting her like that. He could bring. Let me tell you something.
But what was proved? Like I'm talking about y'all saying
family, the moms, all that shit.
I think she was trying to prove that she not gonna go nowhere.
She ain't. She the baby mother now. Like, congratulations. You made it to baby mother status. You went from side bitch, hidden bitch to baby mother. What you want to say?
Congratulations.
Never takes you to wife status. That status never
just made it even worse. It was like she started posting pictures and videos. She had like her story was going on and on and on and on Instagram. She was posting all these pictures of them and videos of him telling her he loved her.
I agree. And he probably do. As a side bitch.
And it's
Yeah, but
that shit is that shit is
might,
sad because
as a hidden bitch. And it's probably because of who she really is. Sometimes as a woman, you gotta grow. Sometimes you gotta grow. Some men don't want that immaturity, even though he's fucking immature too. But it's clearly something in her that made him not want to bring her to that front. Look how she acting. Like I said, a woman who's a little older would have to the baby.
But wasn't it
no comment
that they was dating too, right?
They was dating privately. He was never public with her.
I agree. I think she was trying to prove her position too. That's why I said I think she
position of what? Girl, he kicked your ass out and probably put all his hoes over there that same day. That's all that happened. And they were sitting in the house laughing at you.
Cause she was there.
But
like,
the thing is, why everybody trying to make it seem like she didn't have a position? And then he went live
the next day, like around 3:00 in the afternoon, and she was still there. So I think like she was just trying to like show like I'm not going. You can't make me leave. I'm not going nowhere. Apparently, she left and all of that eventually. But I think that
I wouldn't have left neither. If you know he gonna call you and you gonna come right back. Spare me the fucking dramatics. Like I'm gonna go to the room down the hall.
All right, hold on, Ray. What you say, Ray?
I feel like everybody trying to make it seem like she didn't have a position though. Like for months, they was posting each other. Like both of them posting each other. Like it definitely to me seemed like they were in a fucking relationship.
I think like, the baby is dead wrong. Like
I just don't understand.
Like you know, but guys, some guys, I'm not gonna say all. A lot of guys, they have a tendency to make a female feel like she's something more than what she's not. I mean, females have to understand if he don't verbatimly say we are girlfriend and boyfriend, we are together, then you shouldn't expect but so much. But in the same token, then guys have to take accountability too, because you can't be busting all up in a girl and having her spend the night and you posting her, you telling her you love her, you kissing her for the public to see and telling her you love her for the public. And then when she start acting like your girl, now it's a problem. Like that ain't.
I don't know with that. I kind of disagree. I disagree with that because I feel like as far as for the female to say that they can be, it's a word it exactly because I don't want to put words in your mouth. Word it exactly how you said it from the female aspect.
I said from a female like all right, for females we are already emotional people. So if a nigga is showing you a lot of love and attention and affection, sometimes females misconstrue that into this is my man. So what I'm saying is if he don't verbatimly say we are together, like if this is not something that we agree upon, females gotta learn like if y'all ain't agree on this, then that's not what it is.
That's not it. That's not just for females, that's for men as well. People have feelings. People have feelings. Like if I'm sitting kicking with somebody and it's being kicked to me like we exclusive, I feel like we exclusive. Like some shit is just what's understood doesn't need to be explained in a lot of cases. And for them, that shit seemed like they was in a whole fucking relationship.
That's why I said
can I raise my
absolutely. Can I raise my
look, this how I feel. So from what I saw, because I'm a Denley fan and I was the baby fan, right? So I feel like they were in a like you said, Ray, they were in a relationship.
Absolutely.
It was going pretty good. What may have happened is that if Danilay might have felt they was in a relationship, maybe the baby didn't, and then he was on some shit where it was like, you know, telling her certain things behind closed doors, like y'all was saying, like as far as like, oh, I love you and this and that. And I know a lot of men who do that, who like treat every chick that they, even if they single, they treat every chick the same. You know what I mean? So he bigger, he got her head, she gassed right now. Like she on helium right now, how big her head is because of that type of relationship, how it looks to the world. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, you figure out how he really feel about you, but you already
because the baby is born. I think the baby being born really changed it up.
You're already pregnant this time. At that point, that's when my man really had to tell her, like, listen, this wasn't even supposed to happen, but it happened because all these little young dudes go raw, dog. They want to go raw and stuff. So next thing you know, baby situation. Yo, you need to get rid of it. She ain't want to. That's probably where the split happened. She's a baby mom now. Now I'm still.
But they were together when she was pregnant.
I know.
Right.
After the baby come, now I'm still smashing. You are a side chick now. You're not even the
Well,
main
right,
joint.
but see, I kind of agree with Ray. You know what I'm saying? The reason I say that is because, all right, boom, they're living together. Obviously, they're smashing it. Like you said, they're posting stuff on social media as if they're a couple. So even if you physically don't say, "Yo, yeah, we're together," the look and perception is we're together. So, and I mean, typically nowadays is, you know what I'm saying, people really don't say, "Yo, are we together? Or are you my girlfriend? Are you know what I'm saying?" It's just kind of like you're dating, you're hanging out, and it just kind of flows into that.
And that's sad because now look at
why is that sad though?
Because why does it have to be unspoken? And I put this up last night on my Instagram. A man knows if he's gonna marry you 6 months after dating you. Believe it or not. Don't shit. I know you're not. I know you're not over there. A man really do knows. How could he not know? Especially the dating phase, the beginning be so intense. You want to know so much, don't you? You want to know
Let me
everything.
ask you this. So a man, now to go off of what you just said, you said a man know, listen, check this out. You said a man knows 6 months after dating you that if he want to marry you or not.
I said,
man what?
Did you hear what I said?
You said man knows 6 months after dating
not meeting you.
He's gonna
not
marry
meeting you. I didn't say meet.
No, you said after dating you. Right. I get that. So 6 months after dating you, and he been telling you this whole time that he gonna be faithful. You the only one. What makes him cheat?
Honestly, I think that they like the idea of you in 6 months, the idea of what you have. And
right,
what
like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like every day, niggas' feelings change.
So you really think the baby just woke up and said, "Fuck that girl"?
I feel like the baby is a lame ass nigga who didn't really.
We didn't ask you how you feel. We asked you,
but listen. I'm telling you, I feel like he a lame ass nigga who didn't fuck with her for real from jump. Like she was never anything serious to him. So she just sat there
and made up that whole situation in her head.
I don't think she made it up. What I'm saying is, I feel like mentally he fucked her.
He sold her a dream.
Mentally and emotionally he fucked her.
How many bitches is gonna fall for this dream?
I mean,
I've seen it. I've seen it.
But the sad reality is, now let's call it what we really seen. Did she not disrespect that man's first baby mother?
Who cares?
I fucking care. You know why? You know why I care? You know why I care? Because now it's her. Now it's her ass. Now it's her. Okay, and look how he moving. And look how he moving. He ain't defend his first baby mother. You ain't supposed to have both of your baby mothers fighting. Even though at that time, I don't even think she was a baby mother.
Where's the live when he put his first baby mama out though? Like that shit that went down with him and her, that shit should not have made it to Instagram Live.
First of all, I agree with you fully because I'm not about to sit here and defend that whole Instagram Live. The problem is she was not supposed to indulge in it. A person cannot take things.
So you mean to tell me a nigga on live putting you out, you ain't ready to speak your motherfucking piece? Cece, I know
I was her. If I was
in her shoes, you won't go say shit.
Don't do that because one thing about me, I don't play with social media in my image. So if a nigga did that to me, honestly speaking, and I had problems in my relationship about my image on Instagram, I would not have said nothing.
So here's the thing with
that. You wouldn't have said nothing.
No.
You look delusional.
Because at the end of the day, not only did it make him look some type of way, honestly, I wouldn't even want to work with her after that.
Cece not gonna say nothing. Cece not gonna say nothing on social media. I get that part.
I have a brand up there. No, listen, I have a brand up there. I'm not saying anything. I'm my brand before I'm anything on social media. I joke, I play, I laugh. But when it comes to my money, man, I'm a different type of bitch because I actually use social media as a platform. Certain things, my relationship, I do not want on social media. I don't even claim my niggas on social media. You ever noticed that?
Let me finish real quick. So I agree with.
I didn't claim them because at the end of the day, I have to put my money before anything. She's not thinking. And it's sad because she just sat there and had that goddamn baby. And she probably all confused and she's probably all fucked up mentally. I would be hurt too if I sat there and put my all into a nigga had his baby and I'm getting put out. I would be upset. But honestly, I think I would really have to think about the bigger picture.
Cece.
And the bigger picture is her brand.
These are kids.
I know, and I said that though.
So let me
I said that when I first started talking.
Let me get this off. These are kids. They grew up with tech. They grew up with this type of technology where Instagram, where we were the beginning people of Instagram to use it. They were the ones who end up using it as if it was their Facebook, right? So sometimes I see people vent on Facebook, but you won't see the same type of post on other social media, right? That's because they feel like they could do that because that's the social media they came up with because we had it in college and in high school. These new kids, Instagram is their spot, but they more like videos and all of this stuff. They don't care about sharing their feelings like that. They don't care because they feel like if they show it to the world, they can be validated. For the world to comment underneath it to say, "Oh no, the baby was right. Oh no, Danilé was right. Oh,
honestly,
he
they both was wrong.
To
me, they both was wrong. They both was wrong. Honestly, at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit here and let DaniLeigh off light either.
I gotta look at it to know. But this had me dying.
See what I'm saying?
This had me dying laughing. Let me just show honestly, you. Right when we was talking, this joint popped up. Just look.
Oh, I saw that. That definitely would have been me.
Because listen, and I feel that video because of the simple fact, like CC, like you just said, it was about protecting your brand in that situation.
It is.
Yeah.
I feel as though in front of 177,000 people, for a nigga to sit there and make you look weak, delusional, and dumb, and to sit there and not say anything,
it's the bitter for me. He made her look crazy. He made her look all kinds of crazy. That's
she had every right to speak up and defend herself for that.
Don't give me, I know she don't. There's a platform for that. There is a platform for that.
Yeah, and that's that moment you get played on.
No. And that's why a lot of people, and then for what though? For her to run back to him? Because let's not act like that's not gonna happen.
So
I agree with you on that part, but it's about respect in this matter. Because I definitely feel as though she may go back, but it's about respect
of what? If you go back, there is no respect for yourself. At the end of the day,
still gonna have the same amount of fans. They fucking celebrities, like.
So is it? So as an artist, is it safe to say that we should be expecting Summer Walker type DaniLeigh album coming out soon?
Don't need
I don't listen to her, so I
don't listen to her, so I wouldn't know. I can't even compare her past albums to anything that
let's leave the music out of it and just talk about the situation.
Right. Honestly, I just feel like I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like she doesn't need an album. I feel like she needs to go get checked for postpartum.
All right.
I feel like she wait, let me speak. I feel like she needs to go get checked for postpartum. I feel like she needs to take her mental health serious because of the experience she just went through. Needs to be taken serious. I feel like people was about to capitalize off of this girl without her actually getting serious help because she actually needed it. And I also feel like the baby probably needs the same type of treatment. He needs some type of help. This man is about to go through some shit. The sad reality is I don't think nobody's actually going to let him off lightly. The problem is we're not going to act like they're not new parents. Anybody who actually has kids or kids under 4 know how it is when you're a new parent. You're stressed. You're tired.
The baby
they're probably fucking hungry. They probably was both.
The baby got 2 kids, right?
The baby got 2 kids. We got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here. Nobody really knows what really happened over there. Nobody really knows. We only know what we see. At the end of the day, I really think that they need to take all of that stuff down. I think the baby need to stop posting. I think she need to stop posting. And I think she needs to go figure out her mental health. And I think the baby need to go focus on something else, honestly.
I agree with you, CC. I agree with what you're saying. I'm glad you will be the person to touch on that part. Because
mental health is real.
Not even just that. For women, postpartum shit
is real.
And for you, I don't know. And you just triggered something to think about it because when it comes to it, like, yo, I see what the level it is on my level, right? But for something like that to happen on how many followers y'all said she got? Like 2-point-something million. All these daggone
between hers and the babies combined, plus these social media platforms that
I just hope they don't pay attention to the comments and the TMZs and of the world.
The sad part about it is that's why I didn't repost nothing about that shit. I don't think I reposted anything about it. I think I did, but then I kind of took it down because I'm like, that shit not even funny. I realized that girl probably dead got postpartum. She's literally, and if she didn't have postpartum, I'm sure that shit can be triggered by getting put out with your child. And you don't have no home over there. He put you out with nowhere else to go. He told you to go to a hotel, meaning he wants you to take your bags, the baby bag. Like, honestly, she's a good mother who ain't got no guidance, no nothing. I'm sure his agent makes the baby's appointments. Like, real nigga shit. It don't even look like she makes her own doctor appointments. It don't even look like she even know what to do.
Hey, I hate to say it like this, bro, but sometimes these guys from the younger generation from NC, I can only speak from NC. They move a little different, man. They don't be caring about these women. He said in his song, he said, "You know why these bitches love me? Why? Because baby don't give a fuck."
I be fixing the wee while she sucking my dick, put it up in that titty fuck.
Yeah, honestly, the way he was coming off, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because the way he was coming off, he actually lived in that same lifestyle.
That's what I'm trying
now,
to say.
That nigga verbatimly disrespected her because I got the recording. I'm gonna send y'all the recording because I took a screen recording of him violating her. You a side chick and typical old you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and
his bitches out here getting violated for less. Please.
It was messed up.
That's why I don't feel bad for her.
And he was doing and the shit that was really like messed up, like he was doing that shit while she was in the next room with the baby. Like he in the living room or whatever. And she's in the next room and he's live talking shit about her like she's not in the house.
That nigga was like holding the baby with the phone, showing the world a baby. Like, I'm mad I got to see my baby like that for the first time. But here you go. It was so many things wrong with that whole scene.
Hey,
she really want the fairy tale lifestyle. She's not gonna get it.
We had a couple comments. Let's get to the comments real quick. All right, so Facebook user says, I feel she had one, but like it ended up she was pregnant. But he cared the F out of her. Facebook user says it's karma. It's in reference to the her talking about the other baby mother. Monty had a comment to C's comment. He said 6 months is still the honeymoon phase. That's not enough time to determine if you can marry someone. You need to go through ups and downs, living with each other, and all types of stuff to see if you can really take those vows. Chahara
I still don't know who my wife is.
She says, we as women have to stop thinking we're going to change a man. Coochie, a baby, your complexion, etc. won't change a narcissist. We fall in love with the penis and potential when he's showing who you are and what he is.
I agree with that.
I definitely
Darwin says, that's the same homie that kicked Shorty in the face. Or punch the lady in the face.
So disrespectful to women.
Was she? I don't know. That with that one, Shorty did something to him though. Didn't she like grab his?
She grabbed his pants leg. She grabbed his pants.
Oh, she did something like that. Okay.
When he was at the concert. She grabbed the pants leg. He kicked her right in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, don't respect women. Don't know what she expected. And he said he has an undiagnosed mental illness.
What is his relationship with his mom?
What mom? I never seen him talk about his mom.
Yeah, I just always heard him talk about his dad.
Yeah, he probably don't have a relationship with his mother. That's probably where it stems from.
A lot of niggas got unimaginary relationships with their moms. Even if he did probably have a relationship with his mom, it's probably based off of something weird. Look at R. Kelly. We didn't see that shit coming, did we?
Why didn't we?
I didn't see that coming. He said that about his mom. I ain't gonna hold you. I did not see that shit coming. I'm like, you put your lips on what? Why? Why the fuck would you do that? And that's when I realized honestly, I've been in a couple of relationships. I've seen guys have unusual relationships with their moms. I don't have the typical mother and daughter bond with my moms. You know what I'm saying? Like our relationship's a little strained. But my mom, keep in mind, is 18 years older than me. That is not old enough to be a mom. I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
So, it's not old enough to be a mom. I got more respect for my grandmother than my mom. And it's crazy, but I realize as a teen mother myself, I try to correct things even with my own son because I was a teen mother too. So it's like I realize just because it's my situation is the same way, but I realize a lot of men don't even see the traumatizing relationships they have with their moms. Like their moms is probably not shit.
So I had a conversation.
He's probably not shit, but they can't see it because that's their mom.
Jamal, so I don't mean to cut
telling you how to be a woman, my nigga. Your mom is still not a woman.
Jamal, my bad. I want to let you say what you gonna say, but I want to touch on something CC just said. You just said that your mother is 18 years older than you. That's not old enough to be a mom. So what's the ideal age to be a mother?
You think a teen mother is old enough to be a mom?
I mean, I feel like at 18 years old, it wasn't 14, 15, and 16. Like some of these little girls out here, like that's not old enough to be a mom. But at 18
years old, you can't even get an apartment in New York.
My mother's 17 years older than me.
You can't even
I'm
get an apartment in
17
New York.
years older than my daughter. I had my daughter at 17, and I can honestly say at 17, I graduated high school pregnant with my daughter, and I gave birth to her 2 months later. So I personally don't feel like I was at all old enough to be a mother, and I don't have the typical mother-daughter relationship with my mother, being that my dad raised me. But I think that not having that mother-daughter relationship that a lot of girls may have with their mother, it kind of molded me into the mother that I am, because it's very easy to fall into generational curses. I could have definitely been a shit mother to my daughter, but I took what I had and knew. Only thing I knew from being a, a girl without her mom to being the best mother that I could be for my daughter. I don't personally think that there's an age where you can be the best mother or whatever, because I know people that I know females that had, when I was in high school, I was probably 15. I went to Springfield. We had a daycare in my high school. And some of my classmates were already mothers, and they were bringing their kids to school. So that means that they had their kids probably 14, 15. And they are some of the best mothers that I know. I watch them on Facebook and how they progress into being beautiful women to their children. So, I mean, of course, you're not probably as knowledgeable as a teen, but how much can you provide as a teen
You
for
can't
your
provide
child
anything.
without the help of an adult?
An adult. You can't provide anything. I'm speaking
gonna
as a
say
teen mother. I was 19 when I had my son, meaning I got pregnant at 18. Don't get me wrong, I finished high school, but I wasn't legal enough to do a lot of things, and it prohibited me to have to give my son to his aunt until I turned 21. I wasn't able to do anything. I couldn't even properly raise my son because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it hindered me so bad. Like I said, my mom wasn't there, so I couldn't even lean on my own mother. You know what I'm saying? I would never tell my kids to be a teen mother. I would not honestly, I wouldn't even promote it. I think I'm so heavy on the I talk about sex with my 15-year-old because I need him to understand what can happen out here. I realized our parents never really gave us the
outlet.
It was sugar coated. I don't sugarcoat shit. It's straight to the point because I need you to understand what happens. And I'm gonna be here, but it will take from you. Me taking care of your child is gonna take from you. I can't do both because I'm not supposed to do both. I can only do either or. And I needed my son to understand that. I'm not one of them naive parents because I was my mom taught me about sex. Even though she wasn't a good mom, my mom taught me about street sex and what's open after 10 o'clock because she could only teach me what she knew. At the end, she only teach what she know. At the end of the day, as a parent, I'm more knowledgeable than my mom was at my age. I'm not letting none of my kids fool me. All my kids, if you start moving wacky, I'm on it. You on birth control because I'm not supposed to be taking care of my grandkids. That's bullshit. I feel like in my generation, grandparents was all happy throwing their kids baby showers. Fuck no. Ain't nobody getting no baby shower around here. Ain't nobody getting none of that over here. But like I said, I don't feel like I didn't say the age or the number, Ray, because there really is no age or number. But the sad part is nobody should be having babies under 21 because you cannot legally support them. And that's how I legally support them. You really can't. You can't get an apartment. You can't get health insurance. You're probably under your parents' health insurance until you're 21.
Right. Unless your child. Real domicile.
Unless your parents sign the welfare papers for you. And even still, it might fall on your parents, the child support payments, because you're still under care of your parents. Some hospitals won't even let you take home the child. Your parents got to come and sign the baby out. And now that baby is the responsibility of your parents.
Right.
It's not okay to be a teen parent. I hope some parents listen to it, honestly.
All right. So we got a couple more comments. All right. So hopefully it comes up. Okay, so Shahara Pearson says a ninja that has baby issues will never be a good mate till he deals with the first woman that broke his heart. You hear a lot about his dad and mom, about his mama. Women are expendable, and he has no respect for them. Darwin says probably a lot of anger towards women and doesn't even see it. Okay.
That was me.
Yeah, and Shahara says, had my daughter at 19, I had to make a conscious decision to go to therapy and get help to heal so my kind didn't have to go through the ish I went through. Best decision ever.
I agree with her.
That's my people's
I
right
agree.
there.
I did the same thing. I went to therapy for that.
Therapy?
Yeah, I did. I went to therapy when I was like 20 because I realized I had a bunch of women, because they were women, they were older than me, they had kids, telling me how to be a mother, and I realized they have struggles with their own children, and I realized it was making me struggle as a parent because I'm sitting here, oh, I want to let my kid do that, but your kid does that. I don't understand. I realized I was listening to the wrong things. Even your teen will try you. Because I got a teen now. He's a teen. My teen tries me. I ain't gonna hold you. He ruined the best part of me as a mom. But I had to regain that back and had to realize I'd rather be known as a good mother to my son. I'd rather my son say, you know what? My mom really tried. My mom really said, you know what? No, despite how I'm out here moving, she's still gonna look out for my birthday. She's still gonna look out for holidays. I'm not taking certain things away from my kid because it would change you as a parent.
So look,
I'd
rather. I had kids late in the game. First one, 26. I think I was 26.
It's not bad.
Now the thing that I tell a lot of people is that when it comes, and that's why I agree with what everybody's saying, when it comes to your mental and who you are as a person, I don't feel like we grow up until we're around 26, 27 years old. Honestly.
I agree.
Like where you really like you looking at it and like, yo, 30 is right there, and that it makes you really grind and get on your shit, no matter what you do, whether you have kids or not. Now, going back to what you said, the kids that are like 14 and all that, and still having their kids and keeping them and raising them, that's because, like y'all said, they have parents there who are the grandparents, or they might be their grandparents, so they might be great grandparents who are helping these kids. Hey, Shahara, to grow them up. Like Shahara, like we were in college together, and I seen her switch up when it came to it. Now, I tell you right now, though, as y'all being 17, 18, her being 19, having kids, though, y'all will grow the hell up more than a man would at that time.
We had to. We had no choice.
Now at 14, I understand you are still a kid. That might grow you up later in life, but at that time, if you got the parent in your life, they're gonna help you more than anything around that time that you raising that child. But with y'all, I feel like it can grow y'all up fast with y'all still having help. You know what I mean?
I feel like it does a lot of my situations, honestly, because I really couldn't even date guys my age. I had to date guys that were older because I couldn't relate to guys my age. Even if they had a kid, some of them were still immature. Like, oh man, I don't give a fuck about that girl and that baby. I swear to God, I walked out because I'm like, oh my God, that could be me. I could be that girl if I stay with this nigga. Like, that's crazy talk. Like, let me get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I dealt with the older guys, but then I realized the sad reality is, even though I had to grow up when it came to my child, I never grew up because I had a child. It's still stuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to grow up. It was forced upon me. So I had to do certain things. Like, I was 19 with 2 jobs. Like, shit was ridiculous. Like, I should have been outside. I should have been in Miami. I should have been in nobody 2 damn jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to grow up when it came to other things too quick. So it made me immature when dealing with men. So the older men couldn't get me because I didn't know how to interpretate my feelings. I didn't know how to speak. Now I speak too damn raw, and honestly, I still face problems. So I just keep the truth out there, and I don't give a fuck because it is what it is.
Hold on, I got something for you. See, 1 second. All right, let me hit this comment first. All right, so Derwin says, then you have some people that are actually 26, 27 that have children and potentially instincts never kick in. So I don't know, man. People are different.
Parental instincts never kick in. So
parental. All right.
That's so right. Those are people, those are people that don't grow up.
The most important word, right?
36.
The most important word. Go ahead, cuz.
All right. So see, I don't know if you remember this conversation that we had over a year ago. right? And I saw something today, and it kind of made me think about that conversation that we had. So remember initially when we first started talking about the show, and you were saying how, you know, people were in your inbox and you kind of want to you were just over it. So I happened to see something today where you kind of had to put somebody on blast earlier today. Please take us through that.
So pretty much, I'm not going to hold y'all. I think since I got Facebook, as a pretty woman or a pretty young lady or whatever ages y'all are out there, we all know how it goes. These guys inbox you. I developed the concept of not responding back if I don't have anything nice to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that motherfucker didn't like that, because I'll still open the comment because I don't like to see messages there, because I do talk to some people who don't have my new number in my messages, and they, you know, we just don't talk like we used to, so I ain't giving you my number. You know what I mean? Like, just hit me up on my DM. I'll converse with you on there. I don't really want too many people to have access to me no more. So I'm going to read the messages, but I'll never respond back. And I even said that in the message. I don't respond back. I don't read this. I just open them, get them out the way, and that's it. Are you lucky I ain't delete the shit? And I'm glad I didn't, because I needed it to show that I don't respond back. It's a bunch of one-way messages. So pretty much the guy, I opened the message because good morning, beautiful, whatever the fuck he said. First of all, the good morning, beautiful's got to fucking stop. They gotta fucking stop. I'm actually tired. I get text message "Good morning, beautiful" from some people I know. You know, even my mom texts me every morning. Beautiful. I don't want to fucking hear that. I don't care anymore. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm fucking over it. Like,
it's oversaturated now.
I'm over it. You gotta come better than that.
You can't do that. You can't do gorgeous no more. You can't do.
Say good afternoon to me. I'm not even a fucking morning person. Not even a fucking morning person.
You gotta say something crazy.
You gotta take a sip of coffee before she's normal. Ask my kids. They get the worst end of it. They live here. All I'm saying is this: stop fucking inboxing me. I'm not dating anybody. I don't want to fucking date anybody. I can fucking take myself out to eat. I done said I was single 1,000 times, but I guess they think that's an open invitation. That's just me being honest. Like I said, I ain't really out here lying to nobody. Honestly, C's tired. This don't just happen on Instagram or Facebook. This happens in real life too. I could be walking to the fucking store. I'm getting fucking harassed. I don't like it. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't say nothing back, because my mama taught me, you ain't got shit nice to say, girl. Don't say shit at all. So that bitch don't say nothing at all. So, but he sent me a fucking voice note. That's when I went crazy. Not the voice note. Nah, not the voice note. And the voice note said, you can open my message and you can read my message, but you can't respond back. Bitch, you about to get blocked, because you lucky you're even on here. Like, you lucky you're my friend. There's so many people, so many friend requests waiting to be accepted right now. Stop, sir. So I'm like, I didn't even have to click on his profile. I didn't have to go through his pictures, but I know I wanted to find a picture, and I didn't got to stroll all the way down because you ain't my type. Because I don't even, first of all, C's old school. C like to meet her niggas in the street. I like to see you. You're not gonna catfish me.
I think that's what had me dying when you saw the picture of him and you was like, "Is this you?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, not my type. Have a good day."
And I still tried to be nice. I still tried to be nice. Yeah, horrible. And it wasn't even a face pic. He had on a damn mask, and he still wasn't my type. And nobody's ever gonna be my type on there, because I like real interaction. I don't do online dating. I don't have no online dating profile at all. I don't do it. I don't like it. Hey, anybody watching this who's new, don't fucking inbox me. I ain't gonna never respond back. It's a bunch of them. I don't respond back. I just don't. I don't like to.
Hey, and don't inbox me either. I won't respond back either.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna hold you. Being 34 years old taught me a lot. Being 34,
I'm open to DMs. No.
I don't have to do nothing I don't want to do. Anything that makes me uncomfortable, I ain't fucking doing. Like, that's it. Like, I like who I like, and trust me, if I liked you, you ain't got a DMC. I'm gonna be the weirdo bitch that they fucking treat me like. Like at the end, I'm calling you on your DM. Hey, what's up? Niggas call me on my DM. I get phone calls. Yeah, I get phone calls. I get voice notes. I get dick pics. Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. See, getting pussy.
Hey, I gotta do a video.
It's bad out here.
Look,
it's bad out here. I got women doing that now. Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm like, girl, unsend this. And then they'll unsend it by midnight. By midnight, it gets unsent. Now you know you get the message, the alert. Such as the unsent. You can't no longer view the message. No, you should.
Yo, I want to do a video, right, of like a guy. If a guy, people probably did this already, but like if a guy was to get certain things like how y'all women get, like I can't even say the word, but pee pics, you know what I mean? It's kind of vulgar.
Women are out here sending pee pics, like they out here doing it.
I don't know nothing about that.
And you know what's so crazy? I got my body done. I'm getting after surgery pics. I got
pee pics.
Are we talking about vagina pics?
Like P-Valley, pee pics?
Like vagina pics?
Like coochie pics.
Yes.
We couldn't say the PG-13 word.
I didn't want to say. You're right. I could have said vagina.
I get vagina.
I think vagina is a vulgar word too. It's so ugly.
It's so ugly.
I say coochie. That's childish. Somebody told me I was childish for saying coochie.
Yo, I like coochie better.
You've been saying coochie for years. Everybody says she's fucking childish.
Coochie is vulgar. Coochie is the same way.
I like
pussy.
Coochie sound more relaxed.
That's what I said. I
feel like vagina sounds like old ass.
Some old
78.
If we're not gonna use the real vulgar terms, we should at least use the terms that's in the anatomy books. Vagina's one of them.
Let's just call it vagina then. Vagina sounds like a name.
The vajay. Go on.
Sounds like a name.
Vagina.
Then we remix it.
Sounds like a medical term.
So I mean, like, yeah, man, like I got to think about doing a video on that. Like,
I think we should do a podcast episode on it because honestly, it really is happening a lot more. And I did repost. I get a lot of them. I wish I could.
That's what we do. So wait a minute. You said we should do a whole episode on pics.
No, I think we should do a whole episode on because women are doing it now too, from what I'm hearing.
Unsolicited vag pictures.
Nobody wants unsolicited nothing. Do not send dick pics.
I have never.
I think we should do an episode on forcefulness because women are doing it too.
We can do it next week. That's
women are doing that shit too. Like a woman can walk up to a man. Women are walking up to men, forcing themselves on them. They think because every nigga is gonna fuck anything. Girl, there's only a certain caliber of men that will fuck anything. And the one you're probably walking up to is probably not one of them. I'm not fucking one of them. I'm not even one of them. That's why I was actually offended. You know what I mean? That's why I said, look at me. Look at me.
That episode we have to call it unsolicited vag and peen pictures.
To all the viewers who look forward to seeing me, I may not be here for that episode.
I said vag and peen.
That honestly sounds like next week's show. So we already established next week's show.
I don't know about the vag and peas, but I do know this. I do feel like we do need to do an episode on pushy. A lot of women are feeling compelled to give men their numbers out of fear. They might get punched in the face, shot, spit on, cursed out, beat down, ran down. Men are actually running behind women, following them home.
That happens.
It happens. It's happening in real life. The sad reality is, even women are doing it. My friend got pushed because he didn't want to get his big ass girl his number. She pushed him. He tripped over a bar stool and hit his head. He could have died. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going? Mind you, Shorty wasn't ugly, but she wasn't bad neither. You give you my number never. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, literally, it's getting to a point where it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. So I do feel like maybe people need to hear that shit is not okay, and maybe they'll stop doing it.
Pics, though.
Right. So next week, basically, ladies and gentlemen, you have next week's show in advance. So next week's show is going to be pushy inappropriate, unsolicited pictures, and we just gonna just talk about and bring to light what's going on that people may not know. But we are at the hour and 30-minute mark, so we have had a great show. I want to thank everyone that has that made the show live with us. Darwin, Shahara, Monty, as always, Facebook user. We definitely thank you guys. Appreciate you for watching, tuning in, commenting. We'll be back here next week.
And Ray.
Same time, 9 p.m.
Hold on.
Also, we may have something.
All right, and Mr. F that because he about to be like me too. Like,
nah, I gotta let him know.
All right, the whole damn cast. Damn, like,
I gotta let him know real quick. Listen.
Okay.
Just announce a new release right here of the Effort brand. You know what I'm saying? This comes out 11/23/21. Next Tuesday, this hat comes out. Be on
right before Thanksgiving.
Follow us on Instagram at the Effort brand. Got a few more releases coming. Just wait on it, baby. Just wait on it. But we in there. Yeah, baby.
All right. And as always, every week, the Chop House is sponsored by. Hold on. Liquid Gold Ink and the Effortless and the Effort brand. If you don't got it, you better get it.
Hold
on.
We
definitely thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining. We had a great show. I have been your host, Jay McMain.
I'm the real Cece.
It's your boy, Mr. F that.
I am Raekwon. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
The girl, the real Candy.
Wait, hold on. All right, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. All right,
we'll see
you guys next week. Peace. I don't care what Ray talking about.